Okay, oops. Okay, sorry about that feedback. Okay, so this is part two of the chess software. Um, I've decided not to try and edit my own video, and so I'll give you my audience out there the opportunity to watch both of these videos in congruence with each other. So what you're seeing right now is actually my desktop. So the software that I use, you know, I'm one of those frugal kind of people. If it's for free, it's for me. So one of the things that is actually a professional chess software is Chess Base. Chess Base is what Fritz and many other software companies are using to actually be as the root of their chess software. This is the freebie. This is the Chess Base reader. Okay, if you can see what I'm pointing to with my mouse. What you saw or do still see in my Chess Academy with the blue screen, Chess Master with Josh Waitzkin's teaching how to play chess. That's the Chess Master, and I have both the 9000 and the 10th edition. It turns out I still have 9000, but I hardly ever use it anymore because 9000 was actually for Windows XP. And I am running Windows 10 right now. I got this computer with Windows 7, and Chessmaster 9000 was very glitchy for those operating systems. So the 10th edition, as old as it is, believe it or not, the 10th edition is, I mean, Chessmaster itself is 15, 20 years old. I bought this for like $10. So it was very cheap, but it's excellent software. So let me go ahead and pull that up. And hopefully it won't interfere with this recorder. We'll find out after I play it back. I'm going to double click on it. And did I double click or did I just single click? Okay, let's try it again. There it goes. Okay, so I don't know if you can hear the music in the background. I just clicked to get it to go. So what you have in Chessmaster 10th edition, or any edition really, but in the 10th edition it's all blue and there's different features, but essentially it's the same software. You have play, you have learn, and you have fun. So what I did was I went into the learn, and I went into the academy. And as you see, as you can tell, if Realm Ether, if you know about my original Chess Academy, the reason why I called it the Academy. Josh Waitzkin's, of course, you know Josh Waitzkin's by the movie Searching for Bobby Fischer. That kid, Josh, is Josh Waitzkin's character, and Ben Kingsley played the part of Bruce Pandolfini. So that was his teacher. So the idea was that he was going to teach this kid. The kid was really good at chess. But that was all about Josh Waitzkin. So Josh Waitzkin's, of course, obviously an adult long since after that. And he went and talked to Ubisoft, which is the makers of this Chessmaster software. And he actually had an entire chess academy within this software. There's other pieces in this software that also have, Chessmaster series also has things to teach. But let me just show you what I use because you asked me that question. So you'll probably remember this from my videos. Say, for example, I don't know. I'm just going to pull one out of the hat here. I'm going to pull the strategy out. I'm going to give you the introduction, and hopefully you'll be able to hear this. I don't know if this software is going to pick up his voice, but we'll find out when I play it back. So I was just going to play the introduction just to show you that this is what I used.
Now we're prepared to plunge into a deeper layer of chess, strategical thinking. Part of the reason I call chess the black and white jungle is because chess positions can sometimes seem...
Okay, so you obviously recognize his voice. That's Josh Waitzkin, and that is the kid who was portrayed in the movie. And it is actually a beautiful thing. I mean, considering that a lot of chess software, including Fritz and other software, is in the hundreds of dollars, the fact that this Chessmaster was literally $10, and in an old software section of Best Buy at the time, and it is really really a wonderful piece of software for the amount of price. I mean, like I said, if it's for free, it's for me. But if it's only $10, I'll buy it anyway. You get a lot more. There's a lot about this software that really I like. Let me give you an example of something that you never saw. You never saw this in my Chess Academy. The ability to play several levels of players. Okay, let me just let's go into the ranked play, for example. Okay, so you have these characters. Hang on, I'm gonna pause this for a second. No, maybe I'll just let it ring 8. Sorry about the clock chiming. Okay, clock stopped chiming. So you have these personalities, and don't let this little girl's face fool you. She'll kick your ass. The point is, you know, for a piece of software to try and create several characters. Supposedly this is Josh at age 7, for example. Then there's Sean. Then there's Hayden. The characters are supposed to represent different players at different levels. But I got to tell you, the truth is that even though the number there, for example, for this Miranda character is 12, 14. Believe me, she'll play at a lot higher level than that. I consider myself at least a 14. Maybe I'm over exaggerating. I don't know, but at least a 14. And I'm pretty sure that I'm going to have trouble beating her. So, anyway, the ability to have for chess masters to have all these characters that they created, and as you can see, you have custom players, you have personalities. If I unhighlight the personalities and I go to custom players, okay, I've created a few custom players, and the way to do that is you actually load chess engines and create your own character or your what do you call it, custom player. So when I was getting tired of losing my rating, I created this rate boost character, 2724. And what I did was I'm not going to go into all the settings and everything, but basically I made this character a really weak player, but told it that it was a grandmaster's kind of thing rating. So when I play, in fact, I'll play a game right now real quick just to show you. So when I play it, it automatically boosts my rating. I can close my eyes and just move any piece I want and watch this guy play like an idiot. You know, I'm just going to go ahead and play this and see what happens. I'm just going to see what he does. Oh, look at that. He doesn't. All right. So I'm just going to talk while I'm playing this just to make a point here. I'm going to attack his queen, and he takes the bishop and lets me take his queen. So you can see that, and I have to finish this, and if I want my rating to go up, but the point is that the computer doesn't know anything. The computer thinks that this character is rated at over 2700, and it's obviously giving pieces away and things like this. But that's because I was able to actually create this character. I was actually able to tell the program that this character is rated at 2700, and in reality, I set the level of his playing. I set the actual ability for him to play at such a stupid level that if you can't beat this thing, you're just plain retarded, you know. But there it is. So I'm just going to continue to do this while I'm talking. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to take his rook now. I'm going to take his other rook. So obviously he's losing. I'm going to try and quickly checkmate now so that I can get over with this conversation. Let me see. How can I do this real quick? Let him take that pawn. I don't care. There we go. All right. There we go. I'm in check. Okay. Alright, he's gonna move another piece, and that's. Oops, no, it's not checkmate. Whoops. Okay, let me. Okay, that's fine. Let me take that piece, and let me take that piece, and checkmate. So, and then in the end, the computer turns around and tells me a dominating victory against a much stronger opponent. Your play is certainly much better than your current rating. Game type dominated, etc., so forth and so on. So I just got a big boost in my current rating and all that stuff. But in reality, I created this character and I made it play like an idiot. So let me go ahead and close this off. I'm going to exit now. So that's one of the things about Chessmaster. It's a beautiful piece of software for very cheap. A freebie piece of software that you can pick up today on the internet is Lucas Chess. Lucas Chess is absolutely free, and it also gives characters that you can play. But it's another dimension. But nevertheless, for a free piece of software, it does some beautiful things. So I'm gonna show you how you can ask it to play a game. There's different ways you can play. There's the Lucas ELO, and I could beat Snake, but Gaia is actually harder to beat. And there's all these different characters that you can play. I'm not going to get into this one like I did with Chessmaster, but there's also other tools and other options. There's training and stuff like that. There's obviously it's a PGN viewer, so if you like to collect PGNs from the Grandmaster tournaments and stuff, and you need a player, you need a viewer to see them in. This is a freebie that works well. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of that one for now. I use that often. I when I'm drinking at night and I don't feel like doing anything but play chess, I'll go on to Lucas Chess. Let's go with the freebie of the Chess Base, which is normally a bought. You have to pay for this, but this is the Chess Base Reader. Okay, and it's very much the same as Fritz. So I'm going to pull up the board right now, and what you have here with the Chess-Based Reader, it comes with a database of millions of games. I mean, millions of games. Yes, that's what I said, millions. But besides that, here's the board. Okay, so when you see professional chess players doing things like giving you arrows, so you hold down the alternate key and you click on a piece and you drag it, you'll see a green arrow, or you can erase it, or you can change the color by holding the alternate and control, and you get a yellow arrow. Or if you hold the alternate and the shift, and you get a red arrow, that sort of thing. So that's a lot of the professionals using this same software. It's a very pretty board. You could change the board, and you can see the background I have is my astronomy stuff. You can change the background to whatever you like. I find this very pleasing piece of software to use. So. And Fritz looks almost identical, except that I like the fact that the board, I closed it off already, but the border was obviously the large numbers and letters. When I upgraded the Fritz 11, I found that it wouldn't allow me to make those letters and numbers big again. It turned them into really small numbers and letters, and you can see it's almost the same, right? But I couldn't get these numbers, the ranks and files are obviously tiny now, and I couldn't get them to be any bigger. But nevertheless, it's essentially the same software. Another thing that, and I could do the same thing with the arrows and things like that. But another thing that both of these pieces of software can do, or actually I think Fritz does it better, is I can play what they call chess media. So if you were to buy a DVD, for example, and you wanted Kasparov to teach you how to do the whatever gambit, let me see if I could just go ahead and open up a file here. Chess media file, okay? So here I have a lot of Kasparov's lessons and stuff. So I'm going to open one of them up just to show you. As you can see, there's a video on the side, and he actually talks while he's moving the pieces on the left side of the screen. So he actually has control. The video actually has control over the chessboard. So these are Realm Ether. These are some of the programs I use. Let me just quit this. I haven't used Arena in a long time. That's also a freebie. I haven't used any of these in a very long time. I was trying to find some good ones. There's this one here. It's Chess Database. I haven't used that, but that's also actually. Let me click on that. I haven't done that in so long. I forget what it looks like. This is another chess database that is similar to Chess Base. I never learned how to actually use it, but it's the similarities. It's a lot less elaborate. But again, I don't think I can make. I'm going to try it, but I don't think I can make arrows and stuff. So that's the only thing I didn't like. No, see, I can't do that. But it does talk to you and stuff like that. But there's a lot of PGN viewers out there. PGNs are what they call portable game notation. Now, if you'll see on my desktop, you'll see CB12. This is Chess Base 12. So a PGN file, anything.pgn, is portable game notation. So my computer is set up to use the Chess Base, the freebie Chess Base Reader, to read the PGN file. So if I double click on this, Okay, I'm going to be able to see the Caruana game. Okay, so there it is, Caruana, and I can't pronounce that name. So I double click on that particular game, and there it is. So I can actually scroll through this whole game, and as you can see, I can study his game and all that stuff. And I've got millions of games. The chess base comes with millions of games. So I hope this answers your questions. I know I'm going through this rather quickly, but I do hope this answers your questions, Realm Ether. And I want to thank you for asking me to make this video. Yeah, I also have Chess X. I tried it a few. I don't really like this one. I think I might even get rid of that one. But so there gives you some ideas, and I hope I answered your question. So I'm going to stop this recording here because I'm running out of things to say. But as you know, it was the Chessmaster 10th edition that I used in my original Chess Academy. So and anything with the brown board is either Fritz or the Chess Base Reader. So there you have it. And thank you again for asking me that question and asking me to do this video. Sayonara.